Hi Aries, welcome to my channel. Okay, I've got your mid-month general love reading spread out here for you. If this doesn't resonate with you, please be sure and check your moon and rising signs, and then also check your Venus sign and the other person's Mars sign if you happen to know it, and that'll give you a little more insight into the situation going down for you right now. Other than that, please like, share, subscribe, and let me know in the comments if this does resonate with you. That'd be awesome. I'd love to hear about that. I'll go ahead and jump into it real quick. The first card that I pulled out for you, Aries, and I love my Aries, I have to say, is the Temperance card. So this is definitely a fire energy, but it's kind of like the calm after the storm. I get the feeling that there's been something going down for you that has, like, even you have been brought down to your knees a couple times on this. I feel like even the Aries have hit the ground a couple times because of whatever's going on. Temperance kind of, for me in this situation here, it kind of represents the, okay, I can breathe now for a minute. Like, it's okay to breathe for a minute, get my bearings, pull my balance back together. And it's kind of, I think, a contemplation type card, kind of introspection type card where you're just doing you right now, to be able to kind of come down off of whatever has been going on. I feel like there's been a lot going on for you, and so I feel like that's where the Temperance is coming into play. The next card that I have for you is the Wheel of Fortune card. So with this kind of respite that I feel like you've got with the Temperance, this little, time to take a breath and take a, quick breather, the Wheel of Fortune is coming in, and it feels like there's going to be some things happening or some momentum picking up here for you that's going to be, and positive. Things could be happening quickly. There could be some good luck coming your way. And so just remember with the Wheel of Fortune, though, when there is good things and there's good coming in, you want to make sure to be able to put good out, because that wheel does continue to turn. It turns, and it can turn for the worse too. But I do feel like it's taking, because of this Temperance card here, I do feel like it's taking kind of a positive spin for you, so things could be looking up for a little bit. You could have a stroke of good luck. The next card that I have for you is the Moon card. And the Moon card, in this situation, I feel like for you, Aries, it's kind of like I get the feeling that it's you that's kind of freaking out. I get the feeling that it's you that's kind of panicking about what's going on in your love life or in your love circle or whatever it is that's happening for you right now. I feel like it's kind of you being sneaky a little bit. And I don't know that it's necessarily intentional. I think it's just kind of a defense mechanism that a lot of fire signs especially use to, it could just be that there's not really anything going on, but you feel like you have to kind of be vague about things or not tell the whole truths or something for whatever particular reason. It may not be that there's any malicious intent at all. It literally could just be because you don't want to. And Lord knows you can't make an Aries do anything he doesn't want to do or she doesn't want to do. So I feel like that's kind of what this Moon card is saying, is it's you. It's your energy where you're kind of like, trying to conceal a little bit, or trying to either hide some emotions or hide some truths, or there's something that's a little bit sneaky about this. There's some kind of underhanded something going on. And like I said, this could be you or the other party, but I do feel like this is kind of your energy after, with the Temperance and the Wheel of Fortune, things could be moving pretty quickly, and it could be you kind of putting some skids on the brakes because you don't want everybody to know you don't want everybody to know your business. Something like that. The next card that I have for you is the Four of Pentacles. This is kind of a clinging type of energy. This could be somebody else clinging to you. And that could be why you feel like you need to kind of be a little bit, what's the word I'm looking for? On the DL about what you're doing. That could be because you've got kind of a clingy person around you or some clingy energy. And you may genuinely really like this person. It could just be that there's a little bit clinginess right now, and you need to make clear boundaries for yourself about, how much clinginess you'll allow. So you may be being a little sneaky because you know, you might not want to hurt them or you don't want them to necessarily walk away, but you can't really jive with the clinginess right now. The next card that we have for you is the Three of Cups. Three of Cups can be, it's a happy card. It's a celebration card. It's kind of a gathering card. There could be family gatherings. There could be like birthday parties or something like that going around. It can sometimes represent a third party situation. I don't necessarily feel like it does, unless that's what you might be being shady about here, but I don't feel like that's necessarily what it is. I feel like you're kind of just wanting to get out and hang out with your friends a little bit, and it could be that that's where this clingy person's coming from, because they might not like that you're spending more time with other people, or they might not realize that you literally just need to be able to have some breathing room. And the last card that I have for you is the Knight of Swords. I feel like somebody is going to be a dick. I don't know if it's you, which would be shocking for an Aries to be a dick. Sometimes y'all can be dicks. I mean, I love you to death, and we need people to be dicks sometimes. Sometimes somebody has to just tell you how it is, and you just have to deal with it. So I feel like this could be you. It could be the other person. It could be this clingy person, perhaps, who kind of comes, you know, they might get to a point where they're kind of fed up with it, and so they might give you a piece of their mind. But I do feel like that could also be you, especially underneath this moon card here. I kind of feel like it's you being like, look, I really need you to back off right now. Like, I really need you to chill. You just need to chill right now. I kind of feel like that might be where that's coming from. So let's go ahead and clarify a little bit if we can. Please clarify this Temperance card for Aries for July 17th through the 31st, 2017 for love. What is this Temperance card here for the sign of Aries? Please clarify this Temperance card for me. What is the Temperance here for Aries for July 17th through the 31st, 2017 for love? Okay, so the Temperance card is clarified by the High Priestess card. So there is definitely some you working on you going on. There's definitely somebody who is, it's almost like you're untouchable. That's the only way that I can kind of explain this combination. The Temperance card is somebody who has just gone through some stuff, as being able to finally breathe. You know, it's kind of like gathering everything together, you know, gathering your wits about you after something major has gone down. And then the High Priestess card is taking the information or the experience that you've had and elevating above it. Okay, so we've been through this, we've learned the lesson we need to learn here, and now let's go to the next level. You know, we're able to handle this now, we can stay on top of this now, and should that situation arise again, we know how to stay above it so it doesn't shake us as much as it did here. So that's kind of what I'm feeling like with this Temperance card and the High Priestess card. I feel like it's you being like, dude, you can't touch me right now. I am good. I'm good. I can stand here and be good. You're welcome to join me. You're welcome to leave. It doesn't really matter because I'm okay. I'm good right now. It's one of those really like you're in your strength right there. You're in your element, but it's not frantic. It's not like a go, go, go kind of energy. It's really just a chill energy. Like, something could happen, something couldn't. Doesn't really matter to me. You know, I'm good. So let's move on to this Wheel of Fortune. Please clarify the Wheel of Fortune card for Aries for July 17th through the 31st, 2017 for love. What is this Wheel of Fortune card about for Aries? Please clarify the Wheel of Fortune for Aries. July 17th through the 31st, 2017. What is this? What is this Wheel of Fortune card here for Aries? Ace of Cups, Aries. So that's some good luck. That's some goodness. That's some good old goodness. That's a new beginning in love. That is it's kind of like your new ideal beginning. Like you're going to be, either you're going to be offering it, but I feel like because the Wheel of Fortune is right here, I really feel like this is an offer to you. And it's going to be an offer that you want. I know that Aries is, I feel like y'all are used to getting offers that you don't really want sometimes, kind of like meh. Or you have your pick from here or there, or some of y'all like to run around a lot. I know that it's not necessarily all Aries. I get that. Everybody's that way, and you know, some way or another. But I do feel like this is an offer that's going to be coming into you that you're going to actually, you'll dig this offer. You'll actually like it. Please clarify the moon card for the sign of Aries for July 17th through July 31st, 2017 for love. What is this moon card here for the sign of Aries? July 17th through the 31st, 2017. Please clarify this moon card for the sign of Aries. It's coming. Okay, so the moon card is clarified by the Hanged Man. So I feel like there is going to be the Wheel of Fortune with this Ace of Cups, there's going to be some fast moving kind of love declaration, proclamation type of a thing. You know, you're going to get an offer coming in. And with, like I was saying, with the moon earlier, that feeling of kind of wanting to keep, you know, some kind of mystery or kind of keep some kind of freedom in there. I feel like that's where this Hanged Man is coming into play with the moon card. It's definitely like a suspension, kind of like, it even could be you just giving the appearance that you're undecided. You may be totally decided. You could totally dig this person and be like, yeah, I definitely want to be with this person, but I'm gonna play it cool. I'm gonna make it look cool. I'm gonna try and chill so that I don't look like, you know, desperate or whatever. Not that you would, but I mean, just that could be your own rationale. Or it could be a matter of you might, with this moon card here, you might sense something is kind of off about this person. Your intuition could be kicking in that what they're saying is not adding up, or you feel like they might be a little bit deceptive. And that could be you with the Hangman kind of taking a step back and chilling for a second. Like, the things could have been going really well, but something could pop up where they say that just doesn't make sense, or something's not adding up, and so you could decide to chill, to hang in suspension for a little bit and let things hang for a little bit before you figure out, you know, where you're going to go from there. Let's go on to this Four of Pentacles for Aries. Please clarify the Four of Pentacles here for Aries for love on July 16th to the 31st, 2017. Please clarify this Four of Pentacles for love. Can't hang on to my cards right now. Also, I want to point out too, though, that Aries, you have 3 major arcanas right there in the very, very beginning. So this isn't going to be like a little. This is going to be some, you know, there's going to be some major things happening for you here coming up, because this is setting the stage for something. Please clarify this Four of Pentacles for Aries for love, July 17th through the 31st, 2017. Please clarify this Four of Pentacles card. What is this Four of Pentacles here for? Okay, so the Four of Pentacles is clarified by the King of Swords. You've got quite a bit. You've got some water energy here, so you could be dealing with Cancer, Scorpio, Pisces, especially with the High Priestess there. You could be dealing with some of that. And then also you've got a lot of air, so it could be Gemini, Libra, Aquarius. I feel like the King of Swords with the Four of Pentacles here, I feel like there is... King of Swords is a kind of a contemplating type energy, but it's a logic over emotion type of energy. It could be you... This honestly could be straight up with the Pentacles. It could be you straight up hanging on to your money. You could be feeling that there is either you maybe jumped in and spent a little bit too much while you were getting to know this person with this Ace of Cups coming in, or it could be a matter of like you feeling like you need to guard your money for some reason. If that's not the case, then it is kind of somebody who has a clingy energy about them, and the King of Swords is gonna be straight up about, like, I'm not gonna hang with that. That's not cool. I can't do that. I can't do the clinging shit. You can, you know, the King of Swords can be very blunt. I've dealt with them in my life, which I love. I love bluntness, but they can be blunt to the point that they just don't give a shit about your feelings. You just might, you know, oh, ow, your feelings, I'm sorry. That's kind of how I feel like the King of Swords is. So it could be a matter of somebody's clingy. It could be you or them. And then the King of Swords is coming and be like, I can't do that. I can't hang with that. That's not cool. I can't do that. And that could be why this Hangman is up here, kind of like this super rush of great energy up front. There could be a little bit of clinginess, or something that just feels a little clingy to you. It could be that they're not being clingy at all. You might just feel like it's a little clingy, and then you could be over it. Let's go to this Three of Cups here and clarify that. Please clarify the Three of Cups for the sign of Aries for July 17th through the 31st, 2017. But with the King of Swords here too, he's less of a jerk than a lot of them are. Like, King of Swords is pretty, think of it like a lawyer, somebody who bases things in fact. You know, they don't have a lot of time for the airy-fairy stuff, but they can base it in fact. A lawyer, professor, you've got, you know, somebody who's very, very set too in their ways. They know how their mind works. Please clarify the Three of Cups for Aries for July 17th through the 31st, 2017. What is this Three of Cups here for? Please clarify the Three of Cups. I'm getting kind of a reunion feeling, though, from the Three of Cups. Rather than just the straight party or gathering, I'm getting kind of a reunion feeling. So it could be that there is... Okay, so clarifying the Three of Cups is the Knight of Pentacles. So it's definitely, I feel like it's a reunion. I feel like you've got a reunion coming down. And this Knight of Pentacles is here to kind of... He's a slow-moving knight. Like, I'm not going to lie. It's not going to be a swift type of reunion if this is applying to you. It's not going to be fast-moving. But it's going to be solid. It's going to be solid as hell. And it could be that you needed to go through some of this, you know, either it was deception or you being a little deceptive. The clinginess and the harshness with the words could have been that you needed to go through some of this in order to get to the point where the knight is able to help you actually move toward a solid new beginning. Because it's almost impossible to have a solid beginning. Most of the time it's impossible to have a solid beginning unless there are some ground rules set, and you have to know what you don't like and you have to know what you do like before you can lay those ground rules. So I feel like this is a reunion coming in where it's not necessarily a quick moving reunion, but it's going to be legit solid. So it could be like, it could start out with a friendship, or it could be after you take a little bit of time, like with this Hangman, you could take a little bit of time to figure out whether or not you actually want to pursue anything here. But then if you decide to pursue something here, it'll be slow moving, but it'll be solid. It'll be built on like a legit friendship. That's how I feel with this Knight of Pentacles here. And then let's clarify this Knight of Swords. Please clarify the Knight of Swords for Aries for July 17 through the 31st, 2017. Please clarify this Knight of Swords. So you could be dealing with an earth sign too. It could be a Taurus, Capricorn, or Virgo. Or there's a lot of air energy there too, though, so please clarify this Knight of Swords for Aries for July 17 through the 31st, 2017. Please clarify the Knight of Swords card. Okay, so the Knight of Swords is clarified by the Knight of Cups. So, And all of these knights are facing each other. You've got the Knight of Pentacles, the Knight of Cups, and the Knight of Swords. So I definitely feel like there is a really awesome, this is an awesome triad for you, even though, the Knight of Swords is a pretty quick moving energy. And the Knight of Cups is very, that's kind of a more emotional energy. It's a loving type of energy. So somebody could be coming in hot, like this Knight of Swords could be coming in hot. Somebody's coming in hot with this love offer. Somebody's coming in trying to show you how they feel about you or that they love you. And that's kind of what I'm feeling like. There's this offer coming in, and it could be a reunion with somebody, but the Knight of Pentacles is here to kind of keep because this momentum is super duper. Like, this momentum is like, I love you after the third date type of a momentum. You know, you've got fast moving messages coming in from this Knight, and the Knight of Cups has got the love messages here. So I feel like that's what the purpose of this Knight of Pentacles is to kind of chill that energy down a little bit, so that y'all don't get, you all don't burn the candle on both ends and burn hot and be done. But there is it definitely looks like to me that there is a reunion and a love offer coming in here for you. So even though it's been a little bit rough, there's some good stuff coming for you, and this could be something for real. So I hope that resonates with you. If it doesn't, then like I said, check your moon, rising, your Venus, and the other person's Mars sign, and I will talk to you in August.